Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, September 29th, Memorial Weekend in the United States. And I can't let this weekend pass without, coming by here and paying respect to our fallen comrades here. Okay, that's what we're doing today. You guys can see where we're at, Clark Veterans Cemetery. Many of you know this place. Something I never noticed before was this kilometer marker. Now, I was just reading up on these yesterday, actually. Something came up on Facebook. Death March 100 kilometers. This is something that's found all over the Philippines, these kilometer markers. And I need to do a little bit more research on them. They're very interesting, what they represent. Anyway, let's go in and have a look. There you go, Memorial Day. May 29th, Sunday. Yesterday, volunteers are needed to place flags on the grave. Please wear comfortable clothing, bring water, sun protection. Okay. They are having an actual ceremony here tomorrow, on Monday. Now, these workers are out here. As you can see, my goodness, I don't know how many flags they've placed, you guys, but our soldiers here are not forgotten here in the Philippines. These are all of the, here at the entrance, we've got all of the branches represented. You've got Navy, Marine Corps, and Army flags there. Coast Guard on this side. I'm not familiar with that one. Obviously, there's got to be an Air Force flag. And I don't know what this one is. I'm sorry. But these flags were all put out this morning. My goodness, look how many there are. These guys were very, very diligently, these workers were pacing off so many meters and dropping an American and Filipino flag. And then he would pace off again and put two more in. Really interesting. And you can see the number of flags that we've got here. My goodness, the entire cemetery is covered. Now, I read this morning some stuff about this place that was written on Wikipedia. A lot of people don't trust Wikipedia, but it was my only resource that I had before I came down here. So I read into it. And apparently 1948 was the year that this cemetery was first opened. And before this was Clark Air Base, it was actually an Army base. And I don't remember the name right now. I'll put that up on the screen for you guys. I mean, any of you can do any research that you want on it as well, but like the first 200 people that were buried here were pre-World War II veterans from the Spanish and American War. And apparently the very first person buried here was a Filipino private from the Spanish-American War. And he died in 1900. And he's here somewhere. I don't know. My goodness, how would we ever find him? You know, there's probably a way to find out where his grave is, but he was the very first soldier buried here. And there are, I can't remember how many unknowns you can see here. We've got an unknown stone right here. Just so you guys know, our soldiers were not forgotten here. Look at the honor they've been given. Every single grave has a flag, Filipino and American flag, next to it. My goodness, it must have taken them hours and hours to do this. Wow. I couldn't let the day go by, you guys, without coming here and paying respect to our fallen comrades. I know that many of you will agree with me. My channel is represented very well by all 4 branches of the military. I've got a lot of military veterans on my channel. Oh, I see one that fell down there. I wonder if I can fix it without that sprinkler getting me. I see one that fell down here. Let's fix it here, huh? There you go, buddy. Oh, the ground is just so hard right here. That's why it fell. Okay. Hopefully that works. Before the sprinkler comes back and gets me. All right, that's better. Oh man, I'm glad there's not a bunch of them laying down, because I would have taken that upon myself to go fix every one. Oh, probably not the best idea. Wow. Many, many burials from the 1920s. Obviously, that's all pre-World War II. This whole area looks like 1920s, 1926, 1927. Got 1925 on this side. Wow. This is really, really something to see, you guys, in person. You got to come. When you come here for your holiday, you know, come and pay your respects to these folks. They gave their lives for this country. Many Filipinos and many Americans. Wow. $1920 on that one, and then an unknown. Now, what I also read here, you guys, is there are a couple of hundred civilians here from the Spanish-American War, and the first interments that happened here were from other military bases. When they decided to make this, again, before it was Clark, it was called something else. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry right now. I can't remember the name of it. It was an army base. Again, I'll put that up on the screen for you guys. But the first couple of hundred people that were buried here were civilians, believe it or not, from the Spanish-American War. And there's your Philippine and American flag right there, baby. How's that? Memorial weekend in the USA, that means everyone's going to have Monday off. It's now Saturday night in the USA, and okay. April 25th, 1912. Philippine Scouts. Private Veterano Andres. The 12th Company Philippine Scouts, April 25th, 1912. Wow. Wow, wow. Unbelievable. 1912, you guys. 100 years ago. 110 years ago, sorry. 110 years. There's almost no words to even describe this place, you know. Ooh, get into the shade here. Look at these trees, how beautiful they are. Man. It would be interesting to see some of the early pics from the cemetery here to see what these trees look like. I mean, these are some old trees. Look at the size of these things. Man. That is just a kid's dream. Look how high you could climb up in there. Beautiful, and the shade that it provides, my goodness, it's 10-15 degrees cooler here. There you go, guys. Clark Veteran Cemetery. Like I said, I could not let this weekend pass and not come here and pay respect to these folks. These folks that gave that paid the ultimate price, you know, for the freedom of the Philippines. And obviously not just the freedom of the Philippines. They paid the price for freedom in the world in several different campaigns. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this vlog on Memorial Weekend at Clark Veteran Cemetery. I hope that wherever you're at in the world, everyone's doing good. I hope you're enjoying your long weekend, and most of all, I hope that you'll take a moment and think about these folks, these people that paid the ultimate price. Thanks so much for watching the channel, you guys. I really appreciate your support, and as I said before, I hope that wherever you're at in the world, things are good for you. Thanks so much for the support, and we'll see you on the next vlog. Bye now.